Hello, everyone. As you can probably tell in the title of this video, that we are going to be restarting the CrackPack map. So I wanted to give further explanation on that. Uh, we really have no choice. As you can see, I got the server down. So what had happened was one of my admins had restarted the server, and once it got back up, no one was able to log on, and everyone was getting an error saying that the maximum string length allowed is too long, or it's longer than the maximum allowed, or something like that. And so they tried to fix it when I was away. I wasn't on Skype at the time, so when I got on, one of our members, Chewy, gave a configuration file that he suggested Alt should try. Alt's one of my admins that I appointed to. He so I guess he tried it, uh, put it into the config files, replaced it, and what that was supposed to do was kill all the entities, I think, or something like that. I'm not too sure. I didn't really read it in depth, but apparently it didn't work. But the server was still up, and no one was able to log on still. So I went and tried to give it a shot. I googled the problem. Basically, it just led me to forums that people had started saying, basically having the same problem that we were having. And I tried looking at other forums, and it was just mostly consisted of complaints rather than solutions or a concrete solution to the problem. So Google wasn't much help, and I've tried everyone's suggestions in the group chat. There was one suggestion to teleport everybody to 0, 0. So what I had done was, like, the server was up, it was fine, it didn't crash. But what I had done was went to the console, I TP'd everyone to me, restarted the server, and then I went I booted it back up, and I tried to log in, and I was still getting the error. So I was figuring maybe it's me causing the problem, like maybe I have an entity around me, or maybe something like that. So I TP'd everybody to 0, 0, rebooted it, went back on to see if I could go on. I was unable to, and right there I just started getting frustrated. Um, so what I had done after that was I downloaded the world from the console, the FTP files. I downloaded the world and I moved it to my single player world. And as you can see here, it might take some time to upload, but it works perfectly fine in this world. There's no issues of me getting on. Um, so what I had done was I did a kill all the entities. I tried looking everywhere to see if there was something that shouldn't be anywhere, like I don't know how to explain it, like an entity that's not supposed to be there. I've looked everywhere. So I killed all the entities around. I think the command was COFH kill all. That basically kills, as you can see there, 79 hostile entities are around. That kills them all. I tried loading up Opus to see what the problem was. You're still able to go on Opus on here. And I've tried deleting everything. And then I loaded the world back up after I've done all of that. And it still wouldn't let me onto the server. So I was thinking, okay, maybe it's a server problem. So I sent in a ticket last night, and they finally got back to me in the morning, and they said it's a plugin issue, something they cannot support. So they weren't much help either, and I was really getting frustrated. I was pretty much contemplating on quitting the server, just basically, I didn't want to run the server anymore. But I shouldn't be making decisions like that when I was frustrated. Like, when I get frustrated, I try not to make decisions for the server. I go cool down. So I just wrote in the chat, like, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. And everyone was pretty much showing me support, saying that I do a lot for the server. I've made some good rules, and they're basically encouraging me to do more. So what I had done was I deleted everything from the server. I wiped it clean, deleted the world, I deleted the mods, I deleted every single file. I didn't leave one file in there. I booted the server up to vanilla. Um, and I logged on, and I was able to log on perfectly fine. So now I know, right then and there, I knew it wasn't the server. Uh, and I know the map was working, but so after I did that, I shut down the server again, loaded up the mods, every single file, except for the world, and then I booted it up. It generated a new world, and I was hoping and praying that I could get on, and sure enough, I was able to get on. And so now I know it's not the server. It's I I'm I'm basically stumped right there. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what the problem is, and there's a hungry note right there. So we're pretty much planning. I talked to council this morning. Uh, Basically, what council is the captains that I've chosen and the server has chosen. That's Alt. He's also an admin that I made, and Mark. He's not a team captain, but he's an admin basically to help me out when I'm not around to shut down the server and reboot it if it's requested or if it's needed. Alt is the admin too to help me with the lag. The other two team captains are Genesis, also known as Nick, and Yua Bear. There's five of us in the console. Basically, what that is they help me they help me keep people in line because I can't watch everybody. There's 28 members on the server, so that's what council is for. They cannot make rules. If they have a rule suggestion, they can PM me in private and we can discuss it. Um, Uh, and what was I gonna say? So basically, we had a discussion earlier, and the only thing left for us to do is do a map reset. As much as I hate it, as much as I don't want to, there's terrain. How fitting. As much as I don't want to, that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. It's gonna have to be like. So we asked. I didn't ask the group chat. I pretty much said we're forced to restart the map. How do you guys feel about that? And everybody on the server is on board with it. So I was expecting a big argument like, well, what about all our progress? What about all of this and that? But they were on board with it. They like it. So that's a big weight off my shoulders. So what's gonna happen is we're still gonna have the same teams. It's still gonna be season 2. Same rules are gonna apply. What the heck? Whoa, that was close. Same rules are gonna apply. But we're gonna try to enforce more different variations of battles, because flying in with a jetpack with a sword like this, or a cleaver like this, or a rapier is not fun for anybody. Or if you have bound armor and the other person you're attacking has iron armor or armor like this, it's just no fun. We want longer battles, more fun battles, stuff like that. And I'm laggy on here. Wow. So that's what's gonna happen. We're aiming to get the server back up on Thursday. Today's Tuesday, so we're pretty much looking over seeds. Preferably, I'd like a valley at spawn, something like this, a nice clear area for spawn, to encourage more shops. Like, each team can come in to spawn, set up their own shop. The idea was brought to me by Upkeep to have a UN building. He was planning on actually starting that here, see, as you can see. But yeah, that's what's gonna happen. I'll have new episodes up by Monday, next Monday. This will probably be up by Wednesday. It's probably Wednesday right now as you're watching this, or maybe in a later date if you wanted to know why we restarted. But yeah, that's what's gonna happen. The server is still going. nobody's quit on us. They were very patient with me, and if any of you are from the server are watching this, thank you very much for being very patient with me and not getting on my case about the server. It's a very tough server to run, but I think I'm doing a good job. I hope I'm doing a good job. But yeah, we are aiming for Thursday to start up the new map, and I'll be recording for the next 3 days, and I'll have new episodes for you guys up on Monday. So look forward to that, and I apologize if this map ended so suddenly, but it's out of my power at this point. But yeah, thank you for your time, and thank you for listening to me, and yeah, we will see you on the new map.